My story with Capital One and the Credit Bureau. Fraud and Corruption Codes. Capital One Financial Corporation is an American bank holding company specializing in credit cards, auto loans, banking, and saving accounts in the United States. It is the third largest issuer of Visa and MasterCard credit cards. The company's three divisions are credit cards, consumer, and commercial banking. Not long ago, I had a credit card called Capital One, the oldest card I owned. Over time, I discovered that this card was very complicated and that it was taking advantage of me. Despite this, I was only using it for urgent transactions, nothing more and nothing less. My available balance on this card was only about $12,500. Through my dealings with this institution, I discovered that it began stealing my money during my financial dealings with Google, as it gave itself the authority to disperse sums of money every month through 4 banks, and the Capital One was one of them. I tried hard to recover this money, but to no avail. There are countless other cases of them defrauding and plundering a lot of money from my balance. So I had to stop dealing with this bank. Then my account was closed. My name was deleted from its transaction record, and my card transactions were cancelled after the amounts owed to them were deducted and paid. This action harms my financial reputation with the Credit Bureau, as there is a clause in the Credit Bureau that calculates the number of years that I spent in my dealings with various banks, and if any of these banks refuse to deal with me, suspends my account, or cancels copying with me for any reason. The Credit Bureau deducts points from my insurance scorecard. For example, instead of obtaining high points in my dealings with banks due to my use of a large number of cards, these points decrease by a significant percentage, up to 50%. As a result of this action taken by Capital One Bank against me, thus large amounts owed to me were deducted. In addition, they tarnished my financial reputation with the Credit Bureau and all banks. Accordingly, false and baseless information about me is published in all my accounts with banks and institutions. It is unacceptable in the business world because I cannot withdraw money or do any work. It has badly harmed my business and projects. All this happens because I am stopping my dealings with such a bank. I tried to contact the Credit Bureau to find out why they deducted these points. However, they responded that I no longer use the card in my transactions. What would my response be if I told them that these banks were robbing me openly and unjustly? Will my answer be convincing to them? All the banks and the credit bureaus are nothing but legalized gangs that control the country and control the people. No one can hold them accountable or stop their crimes against their clients. These scams are controlled by racism, which is wreaking havoc on the earth and whose only concern is to collect money falsely. Corrupt people who take other people's money unlawfully must be punished, and these unjust and oppressive laws that are not in the interest of citizens and the customers must be fixed.